Viewer discretion is advised.
Let's go back to 1789, when the peasants weren't having such a great time. They were starving in the streets with little bread to eat, and the taxes were taking their money every week. Louis, all he did was cash out, spending money on gun rounds. Bloodshed everywhere, no place to hide. If they were suspected of any counter-revolutionary act, then they died. The guillotine was their last stop. Face down, blade down, pop off. Louis never did his duty. All he did was whip it in the kitchen. The third estate was mad. They wanted Louis's head and shanked Marie Antoinette's bed. Let them eat cake, is what she supposedly said. But little did she know she was gonna end up dead. Time passes by and more heads fly. The revolution didn't end even with Louis and Marie Antoinette dead. Napoleon came by with his strategic plans, but died in exile in a faraway land. A new constitution was formed in France. In 1795, the people had a chance to start fresh in their homeland.
Time of poverty, depression, and it was just a very bad time. Well, at least for the third estate. The first and second estate were living basically in riches, while the third estate was struggling to survive. The 16th was a very corrupt king. All he did was basically sit down and eat. He didn't really do anything. He didn't help his country. He left his country in poverty. He left his country in debt.
Think about the French Revolution. Was it a mass execution?
Revolution. Hey, bro, shut the f up. Ah, damn. It was a time of misery. Bro, just go. Depression. At least for the third estate. The first, Louis the 16th is the reason why it was like this. You feel me? Like, we were, damn. The second estate were living in wealth. They were living, while the third estate was living in poverty. Of Napoleon, or I said Napoleon.